Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Jakku version of Finn from Star Wars The Force Awakens. As you can tell from the box here, the gun does look quite warped inside there, so I wonder just how much that can straighten out by the time I've started the video in a few seconds. Hopefully it's nice soft plastic that will just straighten out very easily. And then over on the back here, if I get some better focus, there we have a really small bio in a few different languages, and then just a simple picture right there. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a closer look. And here is Finn out of the packaging. It's a pretty decent figure. There's a couple of things that I would change about it, but for the most part it is pretty good. Size wise, he stands at 5 3/4 inches tall. So here he is next to Constable Zuvio. Also Captain Phasma, both characters from The Force Awakens. I mean, Phasma's even off the screen right here. You can see just how bigger she is. And then here's an original trilogy Stormtrooper, something that most people collecting this line should have. So Finn is a little on the small side, even for a Stormtrooper indeed. And speaking of that, I actually can't wait until we get the Stormtrooper version of him. That's going to be a really nice figure, especially with that handprint on the helmet. That's going to look really cool. And just before I carry on with the review, just want to remind everyone that I am actually doing a giveaway right now, and that Captain Phasma right over there that I just showed you, you can actually win one of those. So for more details, the link will be on the screen and in the description below right now. So as for the figure itself, let's take a look at that gun. It is quite soft, as you can see. It does fit with the trigger finger and everything pretty perfectly right there. Looks very good. If we take it out of his hand, you can see it is a very soft plastic, so you can bend it and whatnot. So it should be pretty easy to get back into shape if yours is also, warped a bit like mine. It's got some good paint detail on there and whatnot. You got the silver, the black, and this kind of tan color with a bit of a wash in there. However, I'm pretty sure that this was all grey in the film, or mostly all grey anyway. As for the figure itself, the paint on this figure is pretty good. The eyes are painted pretty well. We got minimal bits of paint on the jacket really. We do have a little bit of a wash in there. It can be kind of hard to see, but it does just kind of accentuate some of those folds and shadows. And then down here on the feet, very nice attention to detail with the sand and whatnot there. So that does look pretty nice. I like how it's carried on onto the joint as well. So yeah, that's all pretty good. But then the thing that I don't like about it is, if you notice, the whole crotch area and the lower ab section right here does look kind of more glossy than this upper chest area, and then these, from the thighs down. From the hips to this joint right here, this whole section, it just looks a little bit more shiny than the rest of the figure, and it just looks kind of off. As if they've, put something like some kind of clear coat on there, but not the rest of it. I don't really know what's gone on there, but I definitely think it does look different enough. You're not really going to notice it too much if it's on display and stuff, but if you are looking at the figure up close, it kind of throws it off, and it's just kind of strange. I'm not sure just how well that's showing up on camera for you guys, but yeah, something that I definitely would change if I had the chance to. Something else that I would change is that he often holds that gun in two hands in the film, and obviously this hand over here with having the articulated hinge going up and down, and this one going in and out. I really think this one needed to be in and out so that you could, bring the hand in to enable this one to hold it a little bit better once it's over there. You can get it in two hands, but only in certain poses and whatnot. I think that going in and out is always the better option for holding a gun in two hands. And then maybe even having the up and down one on here, because rotated that way, it would be nice to have that brought out a little bit like so. So I think if those hands were switched over, like the actual joints used, the hinge in there, that would have worked a little bit better. But moving on to the articulation properly, the head articulation I really do like. So it actually goes up a decent amount and down a lot too. Left and right, you get a little bit of side to side. The jacket is quite flexible. That's not really going to hinder anything over here in this kind of diaphragm joint, where we can actually get crunching forward and back a decent amount, considering he's got this jacket on. That's enough really. I guess side to side a little bit, but it's not really meant for that. It does obviously turn left and right too. The arms here go all the way out to the side and all the way around. Obviously they're not connected there. The jacket is a separate piece, so that's not a problem. The elbows go all the way around, and then also they go up and down to yeah, basically a 90-degree right there. We've already seen the wrist articulation. The hips come out far enough to the side, that's just fine. They go all the way forward and a little bit back. Rotation here at the thigh. Double jointed knees, which do kind of look a bit ugly. For some reason, when you split that, it's just a massive gap right there, and the kneecap's just left floating in the middle. But you do get double jointed knees that go all the way to the back, so you know it works, it's fine. The feet go up, they go down all the way, and we also get a really nice ankle pivot as well. The only other thing I don't like about this figure is just that the face looks a bit raw and unfinished to me. It has a kind of, I don't know, 3D printed feel to me that's not quite smooth enough or something. Also, around the bottom of the jaw right there, it kind of looks, you know, quite messy and whatnot. But I can definitely see John Boyega in there, so that is very good. So not only is this a new iconic character, but it's definitely, you know, an iconic look for the character from this first of the new trilogy. So definitely a must-have if you are a big Star Wars fan. But honestly, myself, I'm much more looking forward to the Stormtrooper version of this guy. But that is it for this review. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to check out more pictures of anything else from my collection, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the links are in the description below. That's where you'll also find a link to my Twitter and also to the giveaway that I'm doing right now. And for more Star Wars The Black Series videos, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.